Unknown transforming robot. It's probably shit, but if I just been a quid, it really won't matter.
Evening, ladies and gentlemen, Ray here, back from another Transformers Transformation review thingy. Unicron. Deluxe Unicron. Yes, first of all, I have to say hello to Matt Walker, the redoubtable You Dancing Fool. And nice to say hello. And also BJ, of course, BJ Edwards, who you all know and love and have bought his book, probably. It has apparently earned me a free book. I'm gesticulating wildly here with my left arm. It has apparently earned me a free book, so that's nice. Unicron, Deluxe Unicron, Deluxe Unicron. I'm going to London tomorrow. I won't buy toys. Deluxe Unicron. He's getting, now the reason I'm doing this guy is because he's Unicron and he's just lovely. Everything, all Unicrons have always been great. And we've had, I'm about to count them and get them wrong. 2 molds. I'll say that much. They have been 2 molds. Look at that. Me being very rude. And the one I'm concentrating on today is the deluxe version, which is about to be re-released for the first time, I think. I think it's been re-released. No, it is being re-released, but I think it's the first time into the United range. I want the new United range. I want the Axelon, which is the repaint of Sharkticon, because I love that mold anyway. And I want the Gnaw and the Skybite repaint of it. Oh, yes, I do. And I don't have that, the Cybertron Deluxe Beast Megatron, and I want that. I don't have the Cybertron Deluxe Beast Optimus Primal, and I want that. And then there's this Arc Unicron. Now, it seems that he's been repainted slightly, but not so much. Maybe it's slightly darker orange or something. Now, this is definitely a Unicron, and it is a very, very awesome toy. When it first came out, I thought, I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that. I've got the other Unicron. It's a little piddling thing. I'm not convinced. Until someone, Jeff, you know Jeff. He's at auto assembly every year. He dressed up as Bulkhead last year, which was so funny. Well done, Jeff. Oh, yeah. Fucking nutter. He said, no, you get it, because it's, again, this is the idea that bots are so much better in the hand, and it really is the case. I tell you, case in point, I've been playing lately. Have I been playing? Yes, I've been playing with bots. Why not? Fuck it, I have been playing with bots. The movie toys. Oh, now my movie toys are in a box that I keep in another room where I don't have to look at them, smell them, or taste them. And, but now and again, why do I rescue this box from the darkest annals of this spare room and sit and have a wee play? And I did last night. And I realized something. I'm okay with some movie bots. Yes, everybody's okay with some movie bots. I like them in decreasing increments. I haven't used that word ever before in my life. From the first movie to the third movie. So the first movie toys were alright. The second movie toys were like, the third movie toys were, no. It's because they're all cars. I have a thing about cars. Too many cars. But in the first movie, what was I picking up? I was picking up things like the Ironhide and the Starscream, that Voyager Starscream, and its various iterations. There's a Thundercracker and a Skywarp and a Ramjet as well, I believe, which I don't have yet. Yes, why was I talking about that? I can't remember. Anyway, put that to the side. Oh yes, Deluxe toys. Because I initially wasn't mad about Deluxe toys because I was a bit of a size queen when it came to bots. I like my big bots. But now I love Deluxe toys. And I also like Scout. But anything smaller than Scout, I'm not interested. You see this, the Legends, the Legion class, or whatever they're called, and also the Commander class. Maybe less so. But I'm not interested in the Legend or the Commander especially. Not especially. And I won't collect them religiously. Anything from Scout up, absolutely. Scouts were great when they were Cybertron Scouts. That's the last fantastic Scouts we had. That was the new range, the new mold. Obviously, they've been repainted since to some movie bots were Cybertron Scouts, and they were also some universe bots were Cybertron Scouts. Liked all those, but today, look, this guy's lovely. He's fucking lovely, this Unicron. I'll give you a little bit of BG about Unicron, just a little bit. You hardly need any. all I need to say is Orson Welles, and also the guy, he's Walter in Fringe, and he was also he was Theoden King, no, not Theoden, he was also in Lord of the Rings. His name is not Joss Ackland, because he's probably dead. Oh, Jesus, one moment, hold on, where are you? His name is, you're shouting his name at me, of course you are. Oh, I'm going to have to stop and find out what his name is. Oh, how disappointing. Be back in a minute. John Noble, that's who I mean. John Noble. John Noble, Christ. And he plays Unicron fantastically in Prime. Just anything, I would watch him read the phone book, listen to him read the phone book, smell him read the phone book. I'm not sure which one of those anyway. But yes, so Unicron, Deluxe Unicron. I'll show you the original Unicron, of course. This is the original Unicron, and he is absolutely fantastic. Is it debatable that he's the original Unicron? Not especially. There was a Generation 1 Unicron that was never released, but this was the first iteration, and this is the Armada Unicron, and this is the very first time we've seen him in a toy, and he's just lovely. He's absolutely fantastic. As you know, we know what he turns into. He turns, I'm still here, he turns into this, and this is the Energon Unicron. That's what he turns into. You see, I've done my work tonight. I wanted to get all this shit laid out so I could pick it up from the floor and not edit so much, but this is what he turns into, the Eater of Planets, and he's entirely successful. He's got this, you know, the little jaw munching thing. He's lovely, and I love this color. If you have the original, then you need to get this as well, because they're just awesome together. I say they're awesome together, but I keep them in separate parts of the room. Now, this, then, is Deluxe Unicron. Little bit of BG, as I say, not enough to do you any harm. We all know that Unicron is the eternal arch enemy, of course, of his twin brother Primus, also known as the Lord of Chaos and the Eater of Planets. Chaos Bringer, and he frequents McDonald's quite a lot. He's their best customer. You can get a McPlanet burger there. Unicron, allegiance none. Having said that, he has a Decepticon symbol on him. I know he does. I'm sure I've seen it. Have I seen a Decepticon symbol in this guy? Maybe there isn't one. Maybe I'm making that up. Am I making that up to you right now? I might be. Yes, Lord of Chaos, the Chaos Bringer. Planet X. I like that whole Planet X thing. I don't think he appears in the, I neither said cartoon. It's an animated series, and this is a posable action figure, I'll have you know. Many Transformers still superstitiously toss a small handful of Energon coins over one's shoulder when his name is uttered, for the word itself means chaos and destruction. So if you want to know what Cybertronian is for chaos and destruction, the word, ladies and gentlemen, is Unicron. I can't do a very good Cybertronian accent if I could. But once an all-powerful eater of entire planets, hungry bitch. I think he might have issues, eating disorder, possibly. He was destroyed decades ago by the Autobots. For too long, he was trapped in the rusting hulk of an old body. He ended up as a head floating through space, for God's sake. Now, resurrected and redesigned as an unstoppable destroyer tank. That's what a destroyer tank looks like. He is not yet at full power, but soon the entire universe will know him and tremble. It'd be great if we get another iteration of a Unicron. I would love there to be a Prime Unicron. That would be fucking nice. What I would... Here, Prime Unicron. A Rock Lord. Eh? Anybody? Oh, God, I'm good. This is a lovely thing. He's the same color scheme. He is the same aesthetic. He's sharp. He's jaggy. He's orange. He's got shit sticking out of him. Nice. Absolutely love it. This is an all-powerful destroyer tank. Why does an all-powerful destroyer tank need a cockpit? Maybe he does still need eyes, actually, so I won't hold that against him. This is just a lovely thing. This has been repainted and is going to be re-released in the United line. And I, for one, will be very, very keen to get this because I love this guy. Now, look. Paint apps, anybody? Does anybody think Mr. Plastic Robot, do you think you could pick up one of these guys and customize the shit out of this guy? I bet you could. He's got big, look at these wheels, big solid wheels. There's a big solid bit of plastic right in the middle. This is when plastic was, this is the kind of plastic you want to make love to. Nice, sexy bit of plastic. Very, very nice thing. Nice gimmick. I've taken a Cyberplanet key. I believe this belongs to Dark Crumple Zone. Is there a name? YMJ8, I don't know, it might be. Little tiny gimmick here, and I tell you what, this gimmick is very cute. Because when you take Dead End from the original Unicron and stick it into the back of him, his chest opens up, and this tri-pointed missile fires out. It's mechanized, and look, when you put the Cyberplanet key in, the jaws open up the front, look at that. And there is you can just about see, yes, a tri-pointed blaster in there. How cool is that? It's a lovely gimmick for a Cyberplanet key. It's an absolutely lovely gimmick. It's lovely bot. I'm so pleased I got this, Jeff. I really am. Now, in order to transform him, let's just take this off straight away, shall we? There's a little bit of jiggery pokery. Now, you don't actually have to take these things off his legs. You don't have to. But I'll show you them with and without later on. Now, getting him into Unicron mode, into bot mode, isn't bad at all. It's not tricky. But getting him back into Destroyer Tank mode can take an awful lot of jiggery pokery. Just because it's not especially madly intuitive in the way that Cybertron bots often were. It's not as intuitive as all that. But it's interesting enough to keep you going and to keep you interested each time. I love the way the cockpit folds down and folds down yet again. It'll keep you busy again and again, so that when you transform this guy, it's never always going to be such an easy thing to do. There's always going to be a leg coming off there. So it's going to be a little bit of thinking, a little bit of 180 going on there at the waist. That's not a bad thing to do at all. I love this guy's legs. His legs are fantastic. Really cool. Very cool legs. Now, why do they come out like that? I don't think they need to, especially. Like his high heels. Very nice set of high heels there. Look at those. Very, very cool. What do we do? Maybe they turn a little bit. We can do any amount of things. Rather like the original Unicron. Ah, yes, of course. Rather like the original Unicron. I'll show you that in a second. Let's just give him a set of arms. The arms are cool because he has very, very nice little gimmick here that allows us to take his hand out. Come on. Hopefully his hand isn't going to be... Yes, that's okay. And then you see this is his little jaw, for want of a better word, because he has a jaw in the original, in the big planet eater. In there we have, that's where it's going to be the fist housing. So you take out the fist and you put that back, and it's a neat little arm transformation. Reminds me of Cybertron, Megatron arm transformation as well. So we end up with a very, very dainty little bot there. What's going on with those? Do they stay like that? Yes, they do. Now, last little thing going on here is when we get to reveal his head. You see this little radar dish? This is so cool. This is so cool. You just pop this guy down like that and turn the head 180 degrees. Oh, look at that. He's absolutely lovely. Just fantastic. Love this guy. Now, I'm going to go straight ahead and take these things, which I previously took off and didn't really need to. It's just kind of for ease of transformation, because it's the kind of thing that would pop off quite readily. Now, you can do a couple of things with his legs here. You can take the, look, see these side panels? You can take them and reverse them all the way around if you like. So you can give him a completely different leg structure. That's not bad looking at all. They look good pointing back, or rather like the original Megatron. When you point the missiles forward, you can take the leg bits all the way to the front like that, so they can kind of act like guns, and it's just so cool. Now I'm going to take these completely off right now, because I want to show you, obviously they're going to become handheld weapons as well, and I do like this. There is a little design flaw in this guy, I believe, where he can't hold some of them successfully. He can't hold this one successfully. Oh, well, having said that, that's fine, isn't it? I like to do that. I like to put one in the top and one in the bottom, and it gives them this real kind of funky claw gimmick. I think that's so cool. Now you can see there's so much of this that could be repainted, that you could touch up at home with a bit of dry brushing. This guy is going to look awesome. He's even got a little rotating gun there. With a little bit of dry brushing, this guy is going to look absolutely fantastic. He already looks great. And if you don't have any Unicrons, I would certainly recommend this guy because he does look good. And the Cybertron Unicron isn't so easy to find anymore. The Universe version, which is the repaint, of course, of the Armada. I'll just show you. You see how closely they resemble each other. Oh, it's so cool. You see his wings there are mimicked here in those structures that he has in his leg. He is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely love it, I really do. And he's not so easy to find anymore. This Deluxe, this is the Cybertron Deluxe version. But get him if you can find him. Alternatively, wait and get the United version. Although I would recommend the Cybertron because I'm not entirely sure we're ever going to see it in retail in this part of the world, in Europe, UK, Ireland, whatever. So if you're going to get one of those two guys, try and get the Cybertron complete because he is the originator. That is, you know, he was the first guy. He's the guy to get. I always like to get the first of a mold if I really like the mold, and I really like this mold. He looks great. Good to have Unicron. This is my third Unicron. Hopefully it won't be my last. Bring on Prime Unicron. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, good night.
Now that's what I call a robot in disguise. Thank you very much.